Hello everybody, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics, touching lives one fish at a time. You are personally welcome to the live stream. Hello everybody, how are y'all doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. I know Rickistan and James are on live, and I hate to butt in, but this is my regular scheduled time. And, I always encourage everybody to keep their regular time, and you will have the followers who want to follow you. So um, share and share alike. There's so many of us out there, so it's hard to not overstep someone's schedule sometimes. But I hope they have a really great live stream. I hope y'all are doing good, like I said, and I want to welcome y'all into the live stream. I want to say hi to Melvin at Mel Hittas, Muppet 929, and I want to let you all know that in the description, I put an explanation of what we will be talking about tonight, because in my main fish room downstairs, hey Lori at Monster Fish Gal, the main fish room downstairs, and if I'm buffering, somebody let me know and I'll close this other live stream. There was some dead fish this morning in the 20 long, and that's where the glass bloodfin tetras are, and the new cory cats. I think there's 5 pepper cory cats in there, and of course the cory cats were not really acting normal either. They were like darting all over the place, and I had seen 2 dead tetras and 1 was passing. So I really didn't get to it right then because of my work schedule this morning. So this afternoon, I did have 3 tetras pass, and I did an emergency 50% water change after I tested it. And here's the results. I knew I wrote them down somewhere. I thought, oh, there's got to be high ammonia in there because of the dead fish. Well, there was 0 ammonia. I tested with the TDS meter, and it was in the 400s. Normally, it runs into 2 and 300s. So I knew something was off in the water column. I used the 5-in-1 API test strips too. And the GH was 120, the KH was 40, the pH was right at 7.0. I had no nitrites, but the nitrates were 120. I couldn't believe it. So I did an emergency 50% water change, and it was a very slow water change. It wasn't a fast water change. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? And Marie McCoy. Yeah, I'm talking about what happened in the 20-gallon long today. I lost 3 tetras. And so the culprit was the high nitrates. And it could be because within the last month I've added 5 cory cats, and I've been feeding daily, almost daily. And I also that's about it. I did a water change 2 weeks ago, I think. So anyway, I will be watching those nitrates. And when you have high nitrates like that, you're almost going to have to do daily water changes. So I'm going to do another water change tomorrow, but I'm not going to do 50%. I think I'm going to do 40%. And then I'll test the water. I'll test the water before I do a water change, knowing that I'm going to have to do a water change. And then you do a water change almost daily for about a week or 2 to get the nitrates balanced. And but immediately the other tetras began to swim out of the corner, and the cory cats began to calm down. Hey, Susan. And that was Tiffany. And anyway, I believe everything's going to be all right there. But everything has evaporated a whole lot the last week. So it could be because the heat being on of the cold temperatures, and it could be, I don't know. Usually heat causes water to evaporate. So Friday probably going to be doing water changes within the whole fish room. I did lose my Santa Maria Endlers. The female was about to give birth, and then the next day, I didn't see either one of them. And that's in the 25 high, where I just added the 4 blue-eyed lemon plecos. So everybody's doing good in there. The plecos are growing and they're eating, and the cory cats are spawning. And matter of fact, in the 20-gallon, there are eggs all over the walls, the back wall and the front walls, from the cory cats. So, is there anything else that I need to do besides water changes? Maybe cut back on my feeding, and that's all I can think of. Add more plants always. So, this is the month of March, and so I'm going to start scheduling the All Girls live streams, and I have a little treat for y'all tonight. I'm going to scan through it really fast because it's an old video, probably 3 or 4 years old. And we had a couple guests, and at that time we were using Google Hangouts because they were integrated with YouTube, and you didn't have to do anything but schedule it to air in Google Hangouts, and it would be live on YouTube. Well, they broke up, so now we use StreamYards. But anybody else having any problems? Maria, how are you doing? I hope y'all are enjoying the yo-yo loaches behind me and the guppies. And so I'm going to schedule my first All Girls live stream on March the 13th. And I'm writing this down because I forget. And I'm going to do it, it's the second Saturday. So probably around noon Central Time. And that is the day before time changes. So everybody don't forget March the 14th to push your clocks ahead 1 hour. And if your state does. Marie says, doing good, cleaning the garage. Your tank looks great. Thanks. That was when I first capped the gravel with 2 inches of black sandblasting sand from Tractor Supply. And there's a few things popping up on the screen, but the TDS immediately went from, I think, 429 to 200 and something, 275. And when I look back on this, okay, this is probably 6 months ago. When I look at these yo-yo loaches in this video, one of them looks like it's just 2 inches long. They're all 3 and 4 inches long now. They are humongous. And but they love to school together. And sometimes I'm thinking the footprint for them is not long enough. They really need more swimming area. But I don't want to break them up, and I don't want to put them in the 55-gallon with the flash pleco because I don't want them to stress the flash pleco out and also compete for food. I've got so much food I need to make. I've got some rapashi morning wood that I need to make up for the cory cats, the plecos, and the yo-yo loaches. And of course, you know, the guppies like them too. So I can't wait till spring. I'm going to go out there and do water changes in my ponds. They actually froze over this year because of the low temperatures. We were in the teens and the 20s, you know, it seemed like almost for weeks. Muppet says, I want to get some sandblasting sand. I don't have a problem with it. You can see how they are swimming really light above the surface, and they were actually swimming more in the water column and even swam up to the top a little bit. One or two of them did, but they are completely used to it now. They haven't lost any of their barbels, and they keep it stirred up all the time. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 caves, and then the fifth one actually either stays with one of them. There's two of them that hide in one cave, or one of them wraps itself around the base of the sponge filter in the back right hand corner. Hey, Miss Match Socks Jess, how you doing? Good to have you tonight. Welcome to the live stream. Did I see somebody else come in? We have 10 viewing, and some might be just lurking. So anyway, they have grown to about 4 inches each, and I think that's pretty much their full length in their growth. And so the first all girls live stream is going to be Saturday, March the 13th at noon Central Standard Time. And that is the day before daylight saving starts. So you have to set your clock ahead Saturday night so you won't be late for work or church on Sunday morning. And if you want to sleep in and get to sleep in on Sunday morning, then who cares? Whenever you get up, just set the clock. Most of us have smartphones and digital clocks, so they set themselves now. But I still have analog clocks and all kinds of, most of the clocks over at the church have to be set by hand. So that's what's going on. And I still do have the February newsletter in PDF form. If you would like me to send it to your email, please let me know. I'm going to try going down my list again and from my bulk email server, and start sending some out. And my MailChimp doesn't allow me to attach a PDF, and so I can't use their service to send February's email out. I have to do it manually. And then, you know, each one of our email clients have a limit on how many emails you can actually send out at one time. So I'm going to try to blind copy several email addresses. So if you're interested in receiving it, let me know. And I've got a couple articles already lined up for, let's see, February, March, April. Hey, Chevy Fish. Hi, Susan and everyone. Away from chat at the moment, but listening. Thank you, Chevy, for coming out. So when you have high nitrates in your fish tank, you know you're going to have to do a series of daily water changes for about 2 weeks, because one massive water change, that's what I've heard, that doesn't actually keep the nitrates down. It only brings them down temporarily. So I need to go back and listen to Father Fish's video too, because Stephen, the biologist, shared with them that there's been some new information out about nitrates, and I would like to know what that information is. We all know that nitrates in the nitrogen cycle is supposed to be the finished product of the cycle. And if you have a trace or 20 ppms of nitrates after the cycle, you have no ammonia and no nitrates. Usually, your tank is considered cycled. Thank you, Lori, for sharing my Zazzle store. That is an affiliate link also. So if you purchase something from that link, I get some pennies back from the purchase. It's not much. Oh, tonight I have on my hoodie. And believe me, it is very soft. It is fleece lined. On the outside, it's sweatsuit material. The zipper is heavy duty, very, very nicely made. And it's warm. The sleeves aren't really considered extra long for me, but I always just bunch them up. And oops, I think you can get it in different colors too. So there's my hoodie. There's my emblem right here on the left-hand shoulder over the heart. And I cannot remember how much this was. It's 30, 40, or $50. I can't remember. Ain't that awful? So, I made $7 purchasing from myself. So, I was excited. Right now, Zazzles has their own sales, their own promo codes, and you copy the promo code, add it into your checkout box, and you get your 15% up to 60% off, depends on what promo that they're running at the time. Thank you also for sharing the website. And if you will go and register as a member, it's free. You get access to the member page and to the forum that's private. And you can ask any questions. You can answer any of the what do they call them? The forum titles, whatever. I think there's about 10 or 12 titles. And you can create your own. You can open up your own question. Thank you for my Teespring. Yes, that's where you can get my old coffee mug, I believe a pillow, t-shirt, sweatshirt. Zazzles is where you can get your apron. So go get your aprons, guys. You need an apron when you're working in the fish room, because I tell you. Now, also on my Teespring store, you can get your water change socks. And I got to order me some water change socks, because if you put those socks on when you're doing water changes, you feel like you have extra help. They come in so many different colors. And I only have my logo on the front of the sock, not on the back. So, also, when you are cycling your aquarium, I don't know if anybody is actually present in the chat that has cycled their tank, what they call a fishless cycle. I always do a fish in cycle. And now that I have established aquariums, I have over 13 aquariums set up, getting ready to set up 2 more 10 gallons because of some breeding projects. Oh, and I got new babies in 3 tanks. Bob Kaler's guppies, the salmon skin magentas, they have new fry. And the Yo-Yo Loach tank behind me has new fry everywhere. And those are my mutt guppies. And over in a breeding program that I'm doing in a 10-gallon. Um, I have new fry there, and my snowball shrimp are doing well. I think I have 2 or 3 pairs in there right now, and my cherry shrimp, I think they're doing pretty good. I've seen them. I haven't seen any babies yet. And the like I said, the blue-eyed lemon plecos are growing, and I'm excited about them. I'm hoping I have at least one male and some females, and I've got 6 caves set up, so I'm hoping they start breeding when they mature. And I want to start with um, some different cichlids, some dwarf cichlids, not the big ones, not the South American cichlids. Well, I think the dwarf cichlids that I'm thinking about are South American, the epistogrammas. I think they are. I've had crabenzas before. They don't really interest me. I like more colorful fish. Yo-yos, there are some different banding on some of them. So I know they all are known to come from Pakistan. So right now you can see them just busy as a bee behind me, up and down the screen. And yes, this is pre-recorded 6 months ago. Captain and Spicy. Hello, fish heads. Hello, Captain Spicy. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Also, I wanted to take you all over and show you an old recording. Now, this is an old recording. It's my very first all-girls live stream, and we did it on Google Hangouts. Hello, everybody. Susan for SLC Aquatics here. I am coming to you live from Central.
Hello, everybody.
The dreaded echo.
Hi. Good to see you today. Yeah, fix the
That's Kayla.
This is G-rated.
Aquama.
Did you get 2 invites? It looks like it.
Look how
I got 2 Kaylas on my screen. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's Priscilla.
Her name is Kate.
What time is it in Australia?
There's Priscilla.
When I stream at 6 in the evenings, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So at 12, it should be 6 or 7 in the evening.
So I think
4:58. Someone needs to hit it.
so. We got some different people that end up coming in, and this is what my old fish room office used to look like. I used to have a bunch of 10s and 20s in here and 5s. But we also had Jenna
people mute them
from
all
Georgia.
That kind of stuff.
We used to call her Auntie.
That must be Gina. In the control room.
Yeah, Priscilla and I were trying to work through the controls. Kayla
I tell you, this internet stuff.
Kayla ended up taking her camera off.
I'm checking out Keith Prosser.
And there's Priscilla again.
You have any babies?
No.
I see pretty angels behind you.
Yeah, I got them as juveniles, and they're all maturing now, so they're all kind of like fighting each other.
Did you get the kind that don't grow really large?
You remember them days?
2 of them will grow larger. The other one's probably not so much. But this guy right here, the black one, he's fairly large.
This is 3 or 4 years old.
And what size tank is that again? I forgot.
It's a 75-gallon.
75. So we had Priscilla, we had Kayla, we had Jenna, And I don't know if anybody else joined us or not. Oh, look at her chihuahua.
KP Aquariums is in the house. Hey, Kayla, he says. Aquatic Tanks by
If the
MJ.
scrubbing
Hi,
is bothering
everybody.
you, I'll quit.
Kyle's Wild World.
Hey, David.
There's my dog. He looks funny.
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh,
He has a huge over bite.
Oh,
But anyway, that was from probably 3 or 4 years ago. Master Photographer, welcome to the live stream. We are scrubbing a video that was taken 3 or 4 years ago. It was the very first Fish Fam all girls live stream. I want to see if there are any good questions that were asked.
yes, it does. Let me see. Nisi says she loves puppers. I know she loves puppers. I've seen her pretty pups.
I did have a question for you, Susan, but I was busy changing a diaper.
Okay.
You said you used two, like 2.5s or maybe a 2 gallon as a quarantine tank. How do you heat that if you need to?
I have a little Beta tank heater, and if I can pull it out of the tank, I'll show it to you. It's a little circular.
Okay.
I don't even remember how many watts it is. But
It's probably like 5 watts.
yeah, something like 5 watts. And it kept the 1.5 gallon, 2 gallon container probably up to about 75, 74, 75 degrees.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun doing things like this. I hope you all enjoyed it. So, David, how are you doing? Are you still in Michigan or have you traveled back home? We are reminiscing and talking about the Fish Fam newsletter. Those who want me to send it to your email at and it's a PDF file, and it has 3 articles in it, and it has a couple YouTube channel shout outs. I didn't put any business ads in it or anything this time, so it was a different format I was trying out, but my mail client will not let me attach a PDF. I have to use one of their templates. At one time, it let me upload my own document. So I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I'm looking at another email client. I think it's called Mail Poet. And they have some really nice newsletter templates that I'm interested in trying out. And I got to transfer everybody's email so you don't have to re-register. So David says he's back home. Please hit the like, peeps. Thank you so much. 13 watching and 11 likes. That's pretty good, but let's balance it out. Also, I am excited because I bought a minnow trap, and Rod went and bought some cable for me, some rope for me, so I could tie it off and drop it in the creek. And I'm in the process of deciding what kind of camera I want to use. So I'm thinking about buying this it's an off-brand GoPro. And believe me, it's under $100. I know it's not going to be the best quality, but I want something that I can share with you. I'm also looking at a way to maybe use my iPhone And I can't think of any other device that I can use that I have that's live, that I can go live. And I can only go live for a little while outside in the creek because, your batteries drain when you're live. So I could do a juice pack and strap it to the back of my cell phone. But I want to be able to put my cell phone either on my chest or on my head so that you can see everywhere I'm going. So, David, I'm glad you're in the chat because you can shoot me a couple. I want to keep it under the $100 range, which decreases quality, I know. But I want to take you all along with me into the creek, and let's look at the substrate. Let's look at the water quality. Let's look at what fish that's actually in the creek. It changes every storm or every rain that we have because it raises the water level, and then of course you get uh, faster flowing water, and it moves fish from one location to another. They make an underwater housing for an iPhone. Okay, well, I know my iPhone is supposed to be waterproof, but it's only at so many feet for so long. I think it's 30 minutes underwater. So, um, and I'm scared to death to put it under the water. The little off name GoPro that I was looking at was $40, and yeah, I could put it underwater, but I'm not sure what the audio would sound like. Hey, Mary Page Flynn, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And girl, you missed the first all girls live stream that I did on Google's Hangout 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm celebrating 6 years on YouTube and uh, 4 months monetized, so I can get super chats and super stickers and memberships, but I only get paid whenever I hit $100. Right now I'm at $47. So it's been every 2 or 3 months I'll get $100 from YouTube, or from Google. So I appreciate that. But now I've found out that they were going to start charging surcharges for France and Spain for ads to be ran on their end. I'm doing good, Susan. Still visiting with my family in Kentucky, trying to get back home to Virginia. Is there a problem getting home to Virginia, or do you need any help? Let us know, because we don't know if you don't let us know. So I'm glad you are visiting. I hope you're having a good time with your family. So we do have 14 viewing and 14 likes. Thank you. And don't forget, if you would like to become a member of Susan for SLC Aquatics, there's 2 levels that you can join. $1.99 is the fry level, and the juvenile level is $3.99 a month. You can also customize what you want to pay, and you can stop it and start it whenever you want to. There will be some members perks. I do need your email address somehow sent to me at susan@slc-aquatics.org so that I can send you a little magnet and some stickers, because I have a magnet with my logo on it, and I also have James Fishroom Fever. I have Chattanooga Ed, and I have Daniken Aquatics. Yes, I do. So if you want some of those stickers, I'll be glad. Yeah, that was my hand that you saw behind me. Found this one on Amazon, a Remali Capture Cam 4K Ultra HD and 12 megapixels waterproof sports action camera kit with a carrying case, 3 batteries, dual battery charger, 2-inch LCD screen, Wi-Fi, and remote control accessories. Oh, thank you so much, David. I will definitely check into that. Been a little bit of a financial issue, but we're going to make it this month. Well, anybody that wants to help Mary Page Flynn, all super chats and super stickers will go towards her trip back home to Virginia. So start sending your super chats, and $1.99 help someone is awesome. Is Susan is so worth it. Thank you so much. But all super chats and super stickers will go towards helping Mary Page Flynn tonight. I got to make my notes because I have to take it before I get paid. So if you can spare a little bit, appreciate it. God bless you for it. That's the Fish Fam way. And when we are in trouble or we need a little help, we need a little push, we need a little pick-me-up, we need a little encouragement, that's what we're here for. Not only to talk about fish, but to help each other out in life. I know that there are Jess at Maine's Tails Fish and Fins. Last night, her and Chubb were helping Florida Fish Rescue out, and I was able to donate. So if anybody knows that link and can pull it up, I might be able to pull it up right quick. Florida Fish Rescue. And I can't spell, especially real fast. Let's see. Well, I know. Okay. Give me a minute. Oh, there's their website. Stop. Okay, here's the website. And when you go to the website, you can donate from the website. Okay? So those that can, we ask you to help. Their electric bills have been horrendous lately. And of course, their sales are down because of shipping issues. What a sweet thing to do, Susan. Yes, that's what the Fish Fam is all about. And if there's anybody else that wants to share a link, Mary Page, if you want to share your PayPal or Cash App, whatever, however you want to, if y'all want to pay Mary Page directly instead of going through me, Mary Page, post your link, sweetheart. Hey, Hans Aquarium, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Greetings to all viewers. Yes, Hans, are you from Sweden or Norway? I can't remember. Preacher Susan, you are the best. That's on another channel. Oh, your aquariums are looking amazing. This Mary Page was right when I added the 2 inches of black sandblasting sand. And I've stretched the video so that you can't see the graphics that's popping up. Check out the info I posted from Amazon. It's $99, but has just about everything you would need. Yeah, I will jump on that. I've got some birthday funds on my Amazon account that will help with that. This is what the Fish Fam is, encouragement. It's so beautiful. Yes, it is. So, Mary Page, if you will post your PayPal or your Cash App or Venmo or whatever you use to receive digital funds, please post that. And so people can either give you directly or, you know, you can send a super chat from Mary Page tonight, or a super sticker, or even become a member of Susan for SLC Aquatics, and that money will go towards helping Mary Page get home from Kentucky to Virginia. So we know what it's like. We know what it feels like to need some things, and so we are Fish Fam. Like I said, we are the Fish Fam. So I hope you're enjoying the yo-yo loaches swimming over my head and behind my back. For those that did not get to see the old video from about 3 or 4 years ago, thank you so much, David. And thank you, Chevy and Lori, Monster Fish Gal, and Chevy Fish for sharing my links. Here it is, and enjoy the laughter.
Hello, everybody. Susan for SLC Aquatics.
Now I'm scrubbing it,
Do you have
I
any?
need to set up some new tanks, but I don't know
so
when
if
I
that
get to
bothers
that.
you,
Do you have any babies?
tell me to
No.
stop.
I
Nope.
see pretty angels behind you.
Yeah, they're all.
That's where we were.
I got them as juveniles, and they're all maturing now, so they're all kind of like fighting each other.
Did you get the kind that don't grow really large?
So Mary Page is not going to share
Two of
her.
them will grow larger. The other
So Mary Page is not sharing her links. So shoot me a super chat or a super sticker tonight, and that money will go to Mary Page Flynn tonight.
one's probably not so much, but this guy right here, the black one, he's fairly large
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
already.
And what size tank is that again? I forgot.
It's a 75-gallon.
75 gallon. Maybe one day I'll have a big one.
Well, I think it's actually small.
You think it's small?
Yeah, I want a bigger tank.
My smallest tank is 2 gallons, and that's that little plastic container for like reptiles.
Let me make myself clear. I am taking money up for Mary Page Flynn tonight, but we're also sharing the link to Florida Fish Rescue if you want to donate to Florida Fish Rescue to help pay. There's like $300 electric bills or something like that. But I'm taking super chats and super stickers and memberships to help Mary Page Flynn tonight. So if anybody would like to donate, please feel free to do so.
Oh, yeah.
And I use this as a hospital tank, so.
That's not bad.
And I used to put my beta in it, but when he died, I used it for a hospital tank.
It's not bad if you only have to
Hey
meditate
Jay
for 2 gallons.
Olivers.
Yeah.
Welcome to the live streams, Guppies and Aquatics. Hey Fish Fam. Hey Jay Oliver. Everybody check out Jay Oliver's, and you know we show love for love. If you don't know each other, write their name down and visit their channel later. He has some beautiful guppies and other fish. Right now, Jay, we are looking at an old video of the first all-girls fish fam.
It helps on meds, and it helps you control, as long as you don't get too many fish in there.
Chaz.
Chaz shares a lot of good information.
This was used, we used Google Hangouts back then, but now they've broken up with YouTube and are independent. There's Kayla, Aquatic Ma.
Okay, Ruru 2, I introduced to you Priscilla. Say something, Priscilla.
He doesn't know me.
Okay, this is Priscilla. I
No, he knows who I
introduced
am.
you, Kayla C. Kayla, say something.
Hi.
We don't have a picture though of Kayla.
Yeah, a picture of her and
I
her.
don't. Hang on. Ooh, there we go.
There's Kayla.
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I was having a little fun and reminiscing from 3 years ago, and that was getting used to Google Hangout and hosting guests for my very first time, and it was a mess. But it's still on my playlist if y'all are interested in looking at it. Mary Page says she is loving this black sand, blasting sand from Tractor Supply. Yeah, they noticed right away that it was sharper, than the gravel, of course, but they were smart enough to uh, not dig down in it. They were swimming above it for a little while. They swam up and down in the water column, up and down against the glass. But it's almost like they're tiptoeing on top of it. And there was no sores on the bottom of them. They have not lost their barbells. And now they have smoothed it around so much to where they just kick it and they reshape the surface of the sand all the time. Mary Page says Susan inspired me to try this black sand blasting sand from Tractor Supply. Well, thank you, Mary Page, but we all got it from Father Fish. David at Master Photographer says, I have to go help my wife make supper. Have a blessed evening, Susan and fish friends. Thank you so much, David. And I will definitely check into that camera and kit because it'll be everything that I have need of. And please give your wife my love. We've become friends on Facebook. And so, God bless you all. Muppet says, would the sandblasting sand be okay for coolie loaches? Now their body is different from yo-yo loaches and cory cats. Cory cats are known to be called armored fish. So if you do use sandblasting sand with coolie loaches, I would go with the fine instead of the medium. I use the medium. But you might not want to put it, you might want to put it in sections. And if there is any damage to them, you might want to remove it. So I have never kept coolie loaches with the sandblasting sand. So use it with caution or get somebody else's expertise. Chevy Fish says, stay safe, David. Yes. And because of the hour, I want to thank every one of you all for being here with us tonight. And I hope that you will write that date, March the 13th at 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time for the All Girls Fish Fam live stream. And ladies, if you want to participate, I want you to come up on the screen. Tell us about your fish room. Tell us about your hobby. And if you want to show us your fish tank instead of your face, that'll be fine. So just be prepared for March the 13th. Mary Page Flynn, please let me know. You've got my email, Susan at slc-aquatics or score48@yahoo.com. And thank you all again for staying with me. If you missed the beginning, hey, GRB Aquatics, how are you doing? God bless you. I'm getting ready to sign off. I hope you've been listening. Those that didn't catch the beginning of the stream tonight, go back. We talked about the problem that I had in my 20 long. I lost 3 tetras today, but I do believe I've got a handle on it. And the problem was high nitrates. And I have to do some daily water changes for a while. Thanks for the stream, Susan. Thanks, mods, lurkers, and chat. Stay safe, everyone. Marie McCoy says, thank you, Susan. Have a good evening. Mary Page, hearts, hearts, hearts to everybody. Hey, Kenny at Daniken Aquatics. I'm signing off. We love you guys. And Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. Sorry I didn't make it to the stream sooner. That's okay. Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Central Time. God bless you all, and I love you.